Spring is in the air and Easter is upon us, so you know what that means. It's time for some entertaining. I'm here at Carrier House and Sharon's called me up and invited me to set her Easter table. Let's go inside. So I grew up with a relatively large family, and I remember Sundays here in the South going to my grandmother's for Sunday dinner. It was one of my absolute favorites because I not only enjoyed the amazing food, but the fellowship that came along with it. That's where I really started to love the art of entertaining. So what was it like for you growing up?
It sounds like we have similar experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was after church we would go to my grandmother's, and of course there'd be lots of food, always the Easter ham with many sides, many desserts, and everyone would just sit around talking and visiting. We clipped some pink azaleas. We had some, we think it's a type of dogwood, white dogwood. And then we trimmed some magnolia branches.
Yes, we did magnolia.
Honeysuckle and some green evergreen. I'll call it boxwood. I think having a flower arrangement in the room really just it brings the outdoors inside, and it really brightens the room. And of course with the honeysuckle you get a nice fragrance.
Y'all won't believe where I find most of my stuff and how little it actually costs. Sharon, I love to go to flea markets, thrift stores, dirt cheap, Dollar Tree. This stuff is really inexpensive, and there's some hidden gems if you'll really look. These blue vases right here I got at a flea market for $19. These plates, the grass, these little bitty grapevine wreaths, all of this came from Dollar Tree, and each item was $1. There's honestly no real rhyme or reason. It's your own creation, and I think that's the fun part of it. You get to be creative and unique. What's one tip of advice you would give anyone who is hosting Easter dinner at their house for the first time?
It's important to have an inviting table that encourages people to enjoy the food and the conversation.
The best piece of advice I could give is to be prepared. You want to do everything ahead of time as much as you can, because if you can prepare ahead of time, then that makes it easier on you and you can enjoy the day. I've done several events that I've been unprepared for, and I've not been able to relax and enjoy it because I'm running here and running there, and I'm frazzled because I'm trying to get everything together last minute. But if you will take the time to prepare before, you can enjoy the event, and that's, I think, the biggest piece of advice I could give to anyone who's entertaining. Prepare.
Well, you heard it from the professional party planner.
Thank you. For Newswatch Ole Miss, I'm Grant Gaar.